Here we go again. You bet you.
Yes, here we go again. It's Alan Young, very deep in trouble. And as usual, we gotta dig him out. Listen to that young man who tries to be helpful and always needs help himself, Alan Young.
Well, Betty, I'm all set for the football game. Just want to try on my equipment here.
Oh, Alan, there's so much of it. Helmets, shoes, and... Oh, what's this? Well, I didn't know football players wore these.
Betty, those are shoulder pads.
Well, that gives you an idea of what happens when Alan tries to become a football player, and the story you'll hear in just a moment.
Peter Van Steeden and the orchestra with two rumba tunes, Mama Inez and Peanut Vendor.
Well, business isn't too good at Alan's sign painting shop, so Alan's out trying to drum up a little trade. Right now, he's at the little restaurant across the street talking to Minnie, owner of Minnie's famous meatball palace.
You're wasting your time, Mr. Young. What would a restaurant like this need with fancy signs? This here is a very informal, home type of cave.
But, Minnie, the signs will help business. Here, look at this sample sign I made up for you. Try Minnie's two-way meatballs. They melt in your mouth and harden in your stomach.
Well, to tell you the truth, Blue Eyes, my mind ain't on signs today. I just had a letter from my husband in the Navy.
A letter from your sailor man? That's wonderful, Minnie.
Yeah, listen to the way he starts.
Yeah.
November 5th, somewhere in Roseland. Dear wifey, the Navy is finally releasing me. They lowered the point system, and they also took into consideration the fact that I've been in for 27 years.
That helps.
So I'll be seeing you soon, my dearest wife. I'm bringing home a little souvenir I picked up in Paris. Her name is Yvette.
Must be a French poodle.
Yeah.
Minnie, I'm very happy for you. As a matter of fact, I'd like to make you a welcome home sign free of charge.
Blue Eyes, that's mighty nice of you. I always said you're so good-hearted and generous and fine and noble.
Oh.
Well, you are good-hearted and generous and fine.
You forgot noble.
Oh, yeah, noble.
Oh. the least I can do. After all, your husband is being released from the Navy. If I was in the Navy, I know just how he feels. I'll never forget the day I finally took off my sailor suit. It was so wonderful to sit down and feel free again.
Well, look, Blue Eyes, you'll never make any money giving signs away.
Oh, it's nothing, Minnie. I got my eye on a big order of signs from the Dit and Pepper department store. See, every year Mr. Dit and Pepper spends about $1,000 for Christmas signs.
Hiya, Mr. Young. I was just over at your sign shop looking for you.
Oh, David, boy. Minnie, I want you to meet a friend of mine, David Dit and Pepper. Mr. Dit and Pepper's little boy.
Gee, he's cute. How old are you, little boy?
I'm 10 years old.
Uh-huh. Would you care for one of my meatballs?
No, thanks. I make it a practice never to eat anything older than I am.
Minnie, don't you think David is a cute little boy?
Yeah, very cute. He must come over sometime and play on my barbed wire fence.
Yeah. Now, David, what is it you wanted to see Mr. Young about?
Well, the football team has another big game today, and they want to know if you'll play fullback again.
Oh, I'm sorry, David, but I'm busy today, and besides, I'm still a little bruised from yesterday's game.
You played football yesterday?
It was kind of rough, you know, throwing those passes, crashing through center, fighting off those tacklers. It was a rough game, eh, David?
Certainly was. 3 of the kids didn't show up in kindergarten today.
Kindergarten?
Go let them kid you, Minnie. That other team was plenty tough, plenty. And heavy, too. I only weigh 130 pounds, and those guys weighed 180 pounds. Altogether, of course.
Oh, but playing football with a bunch of little boys.
They weren't all little boys.
No, there were 6 girls in there, too.
Well, I wasn't really playing my hardest. I only scored 85 points.
If you're so good, Mr. Young, why don't you go out for my father's football team? His department store is playing a big game tomorrow.
No, thanks. I'll stick to the sign painting business. Well, I gotta be running along. I was a swell meal, Minnie. Thanks a lot.
Okay, don't bother moving your cup. Just leave it there. I gotta mend that tea bag. You see, we only used it 3 times.
Oh, well, that's all right. I'll run along. Oops. Nearly broke the chain on the napkin. I'll see you tonight, David. I'm going over to your house to sell your father an order of Christmas signs. So long, Minnie.
So long, Blue Eyes.
So long, Mr. Young.
Well, I hope Blue Eyes gets a nice order from your old man, kid.
Well, he'd stand a better chance if he'd play on my father's football team tomorrow. They're playing a big game against the state prison rock crushers.
Say, I just got an idea, David. What would happen if your old man was to read in the paper where Alan Young scored 85 points in a football game yesterday?
He'd make Mr. Young fullback on his team and give him that order for the Christmas signs, too.
All right, kid. We'll write out an item for the local paper. Now, let's see. Football history was made yesterday when 85 points was scored by Alan Young, the Galloping Ghost.
Galloping Ghost? That don't sound right.
Oh, yeah. I better make it the Crawling Creep.
While Alan's on his way to sell a sign to Mr. Dit and Pepper, let's listen to poor Chicks and Chuck saying, "No can do."
She was a Latin daughter. He was a caballero. He called her out to court her, but from a balcony he would hear her say, "No can do, no can do. My mama and my papa say I no can do. No can do, no can do. I want for me to go with you, but no can do.
Like me, I like you. I like to do it what you call it, pitch the woo.
No can do, no can do. My mama and my papa say I no can do.
The moochie said to me, come on, come out tonight.
I want for you to hold my hand and hold me tight. And love, it can't be wrong, and so it must be right. But no can do, no can do. I like to do it what you call it, pitch the woo. No can do, no can do. My mama and my papa say I know can do. The tonight. I want for you to hold me tight. And love can't be wrong, and so it must be right. No can do, no can do. Gee, I'd like to pitch some moon. No can do, no can do. My mama and my papa say I no can do.
Daddy, stop worrying. You're taking your football game tomorrow too seriously. I know it isn't nice to be beaten, but it isn't a matter of life and death, is it, Daddy?
It is, Betty. We're the champions. If the prison team beats us again, we'll be the laughing stock of the county. They would never beat us if we had a decent fullback. I need a man who can crash through their team, a terrific line plunger.
Daddy, Alan Young is built like a plunger.
I need a line plunger, not a rubber plunger. Besides, Alan Young is nothing but a dope and a jerk.
Well, I love him.
That's women for you. Your mother once fell in love with a dope and a jerk.
Really? What happened?
She married me. Just because your mother made a mistake doesn't mean you have to make one, too. Come in.
Hello, Betty.
Hello, Alan.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Didn't Pepper?
Ah.
Oh, I don't know. I'll bet you're all excited about the game tomorrow, Mr. Didn't Pepper. You think your team will win? You think the other team will win?
Alan, who do you think will win?
Well, wow, looks pretty good. Betty, will you excuse me a minute? I want to talk business with your father.
Oh, go right ahead, Alan. I can wait.
Thank you. Mr. Didn't Pepper. Yes. As owner of this city's largest department store, I'm sure you know the value of signs. Why, do you realize what this world would be if there weren't any signs? People would be opening wrong doors all day and saying, whoops, pardon me.
I don't need any of your signs.
Oh, but you do, and I'll prove it. Just look at these wonderful samples I made up for you. Here, sample one. Your credit is good at Didn't Pepper store. Take advantage of our liberal, easy credit plan. You only pay 10% down and 90% before you leave the store.
Alan, may I see that sign?
Of course. You want to give it a closer examination, I'm sure. There you are.
Now, read me sample number 2.
But, Mr. Didn't Pepper, my first sample...
Read me sample number 2.
Yes, sir. Shoppers. Didn't Pepper sells for 10% less. And Didn't Pepper has a reason. He gives you 10% less.
Alan, may I see that sign?
Of course. Here you are.
Now, read me sample number 3.
Why bother? This one's on me. Mr. Didn't Pepper, if you don't care for this type of sign, I can make up some new ones.
Don't bother me with your signs. I have bigger worries. I have to get a fullback for my football team. We're playing a crucial game tomorrow, and I need a man who can rip through a wall of human flesh. A fullback who can charge down the field, leaving a string of broken bodies behind him.
I'm here! I'm here! Come gather around me and sing my praises.
Hello, Hubert Updike. And how is the town's richest boy? I suppose you're coming to see my team play tomorrow?
Oh, but deaf. I just adore football. Why, last Saturday I went to see Army play Notre Dame.
Did you have good seats in the Yankee Stadium?
Oh, but Pa, I sat right on the 50-yard line, and if you don't believe me, I can still show you the chalk on my pants. Oh, that was a witty one.
Hubert, you have such a wonderful sense of humor. If Betty would only give up Alan and marry you, you'd make such a fine son-in-law.
Oh, Papa, you'd make such a fine father-in-law.
Hubert, there are only a few left like you in this world.
Papa, there are only a few left like you in this world.
You see, that DDT is really working.
Papa, who is your team? Papa, who is your team playing tomorrow?
We're playing the state prison rock crushers. Every man on their team weighs over 200 pounds, stands over 6 feet tall, and has at least one murder conviction to his credit. If I could only get a fullback to face them.
Ooh, I have a delightful suggestion. Why don't you put in Alan Young?
Why, they'd tear him to pieces. They'd mangle him. They'd kill him.
But, Papa, that's so good. Oh, I insist that you let Alan play.
No, I couldn't.
You must, Papa.
I can't do it.
But you must. Alan, I demand that you play against that band of criminals.
It's out of the question.
Hey, Pa!
David, what do you come bursting in like that? Why?
Your worries about a fullback are over. Take a look at what it says here in tonight's paper.
Let's see it. Local sports news. Alan Young scores 85 points in football game. Yale, Harvard, Notre Dame, and Vassar are bidding for his services. The brilliant, bone-crushing 130-pound fullback reeled off gains amounting to a total of 1,358 yards in the first 2 minutes of play. Alan, is this true?
Well, they did exaggerate a little. I was only in a minute and a half.
Then that settles it. You're playing fullback against the Rock Crushers.
Oh, thanks, but... Fullback against the Rock? Now, wait a minute. I'm not going to play against them.
Alan, you've got to do it.
Well, you can't force me. You can't.
Alan, you play for me, and I'll make it worth your while. I'll give you $1,000 sign order, and you and Betty can get married.
No, but gee, all right. I'll do it for Betty. Mr. Didn't-Pepper, I accept your offer.
Oh, 3 cheers and a tiger for our side.
This is wonderful. The team is saved.
Alan, I won't let you play in that game just for me. It's too dangerous.
I've played football before.
But, Alan, you're playing against a lot of big, husky men.
Who cares?
But these men are thieves and murderers. They're out to kill everybody on your team.
Now, Betty, you keep out of this. Alan said he's going to play, and he'll keep his word, even if they break every bone in his body. Isn't that right, Alan? Well, come on, Hubert. I'm sure Alan wants to be alone with Betty for a few last words. Because tomorrow I think you'll be pretty badly mangled.
Well, it couldn't happen to a nicer chop.
I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. I've been in these situations before. Best thing to do is to be cool, deliberate, calm, and completely at ease.
Alan.
Pull a knife on me, Oh. Hello, Betty.
Oh, Alan, dear, I hate to see you like this. You're shaking like a leaf.
What's a leaf got to shake about? I gotta face those murderers. And every one of them is over 200 pounds.
Well, how much do you weigh, Alan?
130 pounds. Stooped over.
What do you mean, stooped over?
I can't get the bathroom scales out from under the sink.
Oh, Alan, I know you're not afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Now, come over here and whisper sweet nothings in my ear. Let me hear your teeth chatter out that you love me.
Sorry, Betty, but I'm too nervous to talk about those things.
Pull yourself together, Alan. You played football in high school. Where's that old school spirit?
That's right, Betty. I've got to get that old school spirit again. I'll go out that field tomorrow with that same determination in my heart and that same fighting cheer on my lips.
Let me hear that old cheer once again, Alan.
Okay, Betty. I'll rock him. I'll sock him. I'll hit him in the clinch. I'll mangle him. I'll strangle him. Ooh, I'll give him such a pinch. Come on.
When Alan gets into the game, he's likely to find he's taking the kicking around instead of the football.
Peter Van Steeden plays that popular Latin American tune, Good, Good, Good.
This is between the State Prison Rock Crushers and the Ditton Pfeffer Dominoes. They just carried the 16th Ditton Pfeffer player off the field. The score, Rock Crushers 3, Dominoes nothing.
Now, don't worry, Daddy. I'm sure our team will do better from now on.
I certainly hope so. I'm beginning to wonder what kind of a team I have out there. They do nothing but hang around our goalposts. I feel like I have a dog team.
Look, Daddy, quick. Alan's got the ball. Oh, just look at him run. Look at him dodge and twist and squirm. He's on the 20-yard line. The 10. The 5. He's over the goal line.
Yeah, now the other team's coming onto the field. Well, it won't be long now.
Time is in again, folks. The State Prison team is ready to go. They look smart, wearing white jerseys with black stripes. Alan Young is sitting on the bench wearing the Ditton Pfeffer uniform, a black jersey with a wide yellow stripe down the back.
Alan, for heaven's sake, the other team is murdering us. There's only 2 minutes to go, and every time I want to put you in, you give me another excuse.
Well, I've been doing very important work around the bench, Mr. Ditton Pfeffer. When they carry our players off the field, somebody has to identify them.
Look, our team has the ball.
Yeah?
Tom Mazinski is running with it. Tom is cutting around left end.
Come on, Mazinski! Come on, Mazinski!
Oh, Tom, there's a tackler heading for you.
Come on, Mazinski! Get up, Mazinski.
Look, the whole Rock Crusher team is heading for Mazinski. Oh, no. Oh, Tom.
Well, those drums are driving me mad.
Look, another man is jumping at poor Mazinski. And another man. Now the whole State Prison team is jumping at poor Mazinski. 2,000 pounds on Mazinski.
Oh, Alan, poor Mazinski should be taken to the clubhouse. Have you got the key?
I won't need it. I'll just slip him under the door.
Never mind, Alan. I'll take care of him.
All right, Betty.
Alan, you're the last man I have left. You've been a big disappointment to me. I'm beginning to think you don't know anything about football.
Oh, I don't, eh? Just give me a bat and let me get out there. Right out there on the old pig iron.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Sure, I'm raring to go. Alert, keen-eyed, perfect eyesight. Where's the field?
It's out that way.
Oh.
Get out there, Alan, and win this game for me.
Right.
I expect you to score at least one touchdown.
Right.
Of course, they may break one of your arms.
Right. Maybe the left, too, huh?
Now, get out there and good luck.
All right.
Attention, please. The Dittenpfeffer Dominoes are making a substitution. Here comes Alan Young running eagerly out on the field with Coach Dittenpfeffer pushing him. He reports to the referee, and now he's saying a few words to the state prison captain.
Hello. I'm Alan Young, and I'm going to play fullback.
Hey, that's pretty funny. A shrimp like you playing football against us. We're the champions. We eat guys like you for breakfast.
That's me, the breakfast of champions. Okay, team, let's play ball, see? Everybody line up. Signals. 18, 22, 47. Hop! I got the ball. Gee, look at the other team. They're coming at me. Hey, fellas, please! No!
Okay, Rock Crushers. Get off the pile. I think we finished the little squite.
Let's see if I'm all here. 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 heads. 2 heads! Oh, onto the football.
Hey, listen, Young. That was only a sample, see? Next time we're gonna give it to you good.
You are? That settles it. I'm quitting. Never wanted to play against those prisoners anyway. The heck with it with a $1,000 order sign. I'm walking right off this field. I'm not going to play with them.
Only 5 seconds left to play, folks. Well, they're lining up for the last play of the game. There's one man short in the Dittenpfeffer backfield. The ball is snapped. The quarterback fades back for a pass. He throws it. But there's nobody around to receive it. Wait a minute. The pass is going towards Alan Young, but he doesn't see it. Oh, what a game this is. This is the most spectacular game.
I'm fed up with this game. Guess I wasn't meant to be a football player. I threw up my hands at the whole thing. What's this ball doing in my hands? Must be some wise guys. I'll just throw it right back at them.
Alan, for heaven's sake, you got the ball. Run!
I'm sorry, I'm not playing anymore. The kindergarten kids were fun, but these fellas play too rough.
Alan, run for the goal line. They're coming at you. Hurry!
What? Well, not again, fellas. I've already resigned. No!
Alan, you saved the game.
I did?
Yes. You just scored the winning touchdown.
I did? Then I get the $1,000 order for the Christmas signs?
Forget the Christmas signs. I got something for you that's better than that.
You have?
I'm going to make you permanent fullback, and next week we're playing the Alcatraz Assassin.
Oh, no! Thanks. See you next week. Good night.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.